Hello, good evening. My name is Zachary Adams. I am going to be talking to you today about President Barack Obama. I do have a few notes on my phone, so I apologize. I will be looking down a few times occasionally just to grasp where I'm at. Unfortunately, due to the whole coronavirus situation and military protocol, I am not allowed to have anybody in the room with me today, and this is my only form of, I guess, video presentation, so I won't be having an audience. I do understand that this will dock a few points, but I hope you understand that's the situation I am currently in. So, today I'm going to be talking to you about Barack Obama, which was our 44th president. He was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, to a mother that was from Kansas and a father that was from Kenya. Born on August 4th, 1962. He was our first president, like I've stated, that was born in Hawaii. Around the age of 6 years old, his mother moved to Indonesia, where he had a sister, belay my stutter, had a sister, half-sister from a different person, or from a different father, I apologize. His mother and his father, birth father, got a divorce when Barack Obama was 2 years old. He then moved to Boston to pursue a philanthropist career of some sort. Went to Harvard, and then his father ultimately moved back to Kenya. So this kind of time was very strange and very rough for Barack Obama, unfortunately, due to the fact that his father wasn't really around, so he just had his mother, even though he also recognized that he didn't look or feel like anybody else that he was around. Around the time of 9-10 years old, his mother felt like his education was slipping, so they sent him back to live with his grandparents in Hawaii, where he ultimately finished high school. Around the time of high school, his mother and his half-sister moved back as well due to some foreign policy issues, I assume. No one really ever reported any trouble, anything like that. Alright, so upon graduating high school from Hawaii, he then started a community college in Hawaii. I didn't grasp the name, so I didn't feel like I could pronounce it very well. Went 2 years there, then transferred to Oxford University in New York, where he finished his general studies and pre-law. Then he went on to Harvard as well as his father, following in the footsteps of his father, I may say, where he studied law, ultimately graduating in 1992, 1993. Became the president of a journalist kind of law-making journal situation. Not entirely sure. Didn't get a lot of information on that, unfortunately. Around the time of 1993 to 1994, future President Barack moved to Illinois, Chicago, Illinois to be specific, where he worked under a very famous state senator named Alice Palmer. In 1995 is when he got that first job, where he ultimately was working with her, getting to know how everything started, and the time came for her to come up for her next election, and she ultimately couldn't be decisive enough, so her team picked up Barack Obama and then moved him into this seat. Moved him into this position to be elected. The Democratic Party took him under, which Alice was also a Democrat as well. They basically groomed him for the next year of 1996, ultimately winning in 1997. He worked as a state senator in Illinois in the 13th District from 1997, like I stated, to 2004. 2 years out of law school, which is pretty impressive to me, honestly, if I must say so myself. Let's see. And then in 2005, he ran for U.S. Senate, ultimately landing a seat in the U.S. Senate as a Democrat. Excuse me, my apologies. That would take him up into his presidency years. He would do that job up until 2008. They picked him to be a presidential candidate in 2006, around the end of 2006, beginning of 2007. His opponent, John McCain, was a very heavily liked Republican Party affiliate, very well known. No one really wanted to run against him. Ultimately, in 2008, he won by 52%. Barack Obama did, over a 49% on John McCain. He had, funny enough, had the U.S. President-elect, Joe Biden, as his vice president. So the entire 2008 to 2016, Joe Biden was our vice president, which, funny enough, he's about to be our current president. So within the first 100 days of him becoming or getting inaugurated, he got a Nobel Peace Prize from the Nobel Peace Prize Association just from those 100 days, which is pretty impressive. He worked very hard to overturn some policies, started an amazing stimulus package deal to boost the economy, which he did within those first 100 days, which is pretty impressive saying that. I also think that it would be very challenging for a brand new, first ever African American elected position like that to just, it's very, sorry, I'm losing my words. Belay my last. It is very inspirational to me that actually that's what happened. I didn't even know that he received a Nobel Peace Prize. Also, he was one of the people. He wasn't one. He was the only person to call back United States troops. On May 10th of 2011, he announced to the world that a Navy SEALs team was actually the team to kill to kill Osama bin Laden, which is pretty impressive as well. And then in 2016, President Donald Trump, obviously our current president, was the one that took over for him. And it's pretty much all I have so far. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.